Someone.
Yeah, during the 5 o'clock traffic jam, so it's really big news.
That's great. All right, tune in for that. Thanks for that, Neera.
Thank you.
Let's throw things over to Mark. Pierogies today, Mark.
Pierogies, Carrie, that's right. A perfect day for comfort food. I think even more so tomorrow, too. And Edmonton chef Paul Shufelt is here, known for his dishes reminiscent of your mother's home cooking, and he joins us today with a real treat. You have probably found the ultimate comfort food, have you not?
I'd like to think so, yeah. You know, spending a little bit of time in Edmonton, I began to realize how important pierogies were, but we wanted to have some fun with it. So
you've made bacon cheeseburger pierogies.
You bet, you bet.
Only in Edmonton can you come up with that, right, Carrie? Am I right about that?
Exactly.
Of course.
Absolutely, that's right. So I'll help you get started here.
All right, so we're gonna put the pierogies together first.
Okay.
I've put together the dough. It's really quite simple. It's potatoes, flour, a little bit of milk, and a pinch of salt.
Okay.
Mix it together, get it to a nice consistency. I've rolled a little bit out for us here.
Okay.
Just get it, about a 1/4 of an inch thick.
All right.
You don't have to worry about it. A little too thick, not too bad. A little too thin, not too bad either. Got a ring cutter here. If you don't have this, you could use the top of a glass or anything at home, even a knife. They don't have to be perfectly round.
Right.
Just like so. Going to cut a few out.
Is there such a thing as too big a pierogi?
I don't think
No,
so. You
don't
can't
think
go
so?
wrong,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
You can't go wrong.
Okay.
So we're going to take we've got a little bit of egg wash here. We're going to put a little on the corner of our hand. That's just a little bit of egg and milk.
Okay. Can I get another one started here?
Yeah,
So,
by all means.
All right.
Take a little bit of our filling.
Now,
We're just going to fold them over.
what goes into egg wash? That all
So
sounds very exotic.
it's really actually quite simple. I wish it was more exotic, but it's just eggs and milk.
All right. And
Just whisk together. This is the filling. So we've got potato, a little bit of beautiful Irving's Farm bacon.
Okay.
We've got some ground beef, as well as lots of cheese in there as well.
So this is where the bacon cheeseburger part comes in. So
You bet, exactly.
Did I put a little too much in here, or did?
Well, you can make it work. Just stretch it around there. You're doing
there
great.
you go. Okay.
Okay, so we've got some here that are cooked off as well,
cooked off
too.
in there? Okay.
They take about 5 or 6 minutes from fresh. You can actually prepare them in advance and then just cook them right from frozen. They'll take a little bit longer, about 8 or 9 minutes.
Okay.
Once you boil them off, put them in the pan. You want to get a little sear, a little crispiness on them, like so.
Okay. So what other concoctions have you come up with, which a lot of people might not think about, but go, that makes sense?
We've got inside a pierogi, or just in general?
Just in general, or do you have other pierogies?
No, this is sort of our signature pierogi at one of our restaurants back home. But
all right.
We've done other fun things, like actually down at the show this weekend, I'm going to be doing a root beer braised short rib shepherd's pie. So that's kind of a fun one. Again, just sort of a classic take, but taking it to a next level by using some short rib.
Pie, yeah, that's a good one.
You wouldn't think so, but there's a lot of great herbs and spices in root beer that really pair well with beef and work quite nicely.
Now, you said the show, that's the BC Spring Home and Garden Show, which is on right now at BC Place.
Yeah.
So you'll be down there. How many shows are you doing?
I'm doing 2 shows, both on Saturday afternoon, both at 4 o'clock and 7:30.
Okay.
We're just getting a little color on these, browning them up nicely.
All right.
I'm going to set this aside. You did great there.
Did I do okay?
Awesome. Fantastic. Well done.
I learned from my mother-in-law. She used to make dynamite pierogies.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're just going to plate these up now.
All right.
And a pierogi can't be served without a little bit of sour cream, so we're going to top them off with some sour cream.
Sour cream and onions, too.
Yeah, we've got some gorgeous red wine braised onions
When
here.
you're actually boiling them, what's the perfect time for boiling them?
As I said, about 5 to 6 minutes is good. You just want to let the dough firm up a little bit.
Okay.
So about 5 to 6 minutes. I've got some beautiful red wine caramelized onions here that go really nicely with it.
You know what? I looked at that and I thought that was cabbage at first.
There you go. Yeah. Somebody thought it was beets this morning as well, too.
There you go.
So we've got a little bit of, you got to get the bacon back in there, a little bit of the rashers.
All right.
And then we're going to just finish it off with a generous couple of dollops of sour cream.
All right. And there we go.
So there you are, some bacon cheeseburger pierogies.
That is perfect.
Really simple to do.
All right, so
I'd love to try one.
I defer to the honorary Edmontonian.
I've eaten a lot of pierogies.
I am not a meat eater, so I'll let her taste it out. So again, you're going to be at the Spring Home and Garden Show.
Yeah.
Again, and go over that recipe that you're going to make again.
Sure. We're doing a root beer braised short rib shepherd's pie. So we've got a beautiful root beer braised short rib. Then we've got some truffled cream corn, a little bit of Parmesan mashed potatoes on the top to finish it off. Yeah. So again, just a classic dish, but we're taking it to a new level, trying something different.
Absolutely. Is this a fun part of cooking for you? Coming up with all stuff like this?
Totally. It's what keeps you excited, and the expression on a customer's face or the feedback you hear when you've done something unique, and they really enjoy it.
I've always heard that you're supposed to, when you cook, they're delicious. When you cook a pierogi, they're done when they float. Is that true?
Yeah, I tend to find that works best when you're cooking from frozen. If you're going right from the freezer, once they come to the surface, they're floated, they're good. Then you just want to drain off the water, get them in the pan. Fresh, it's not always the case. You have to have a little bit more eye on the time.
Paul, sounds great. Thanks for coming and making for us today, and have fun here in Vancouver.
Thanks for having me.
You can see Paul at the BC Spring Home and Garden Show. Carrie might be finished by the time we get back, but there's still lots more to get.
You never know.
Including your latest sports entertainment headlines. I may be doing them. She may still be eating. You're watching CTV News at noon.
And so what did you say?
Appliances supplied by